Hey everybody. So what the hell is going on right now with me? Pretty much like everybody else. Finances. As some of you know, if you've been watching my videos, I'm trying to get a house right now. We currently live in a double-wide mobile home, but it's not a long-term solution for my family. Both my kids are special needs, and we have to plan on the possibility that our kids are going to live with us for the rest of their lives. My boy is autistic. My daughter has a lot of psychological issues and lower IQ. We knew that when we adopted them through foster care that they were going to be challenges, and here they are. Sorry that it's bouncing. I'm actually heading downtown to go to court because of the financial issues. What happened yesterday was I came home to try to print off a bank statement that the mortgage company needs for me to get approved. They need to have proof that the earnest money check that I gave that has cleared, that it actually cleared. And apparently a screenshot of the statement off the computer isn't good enough for them. So when I got home from work, I got on the computer and oh crap, my account says 0. I'm like, what's going on here? And there were 2 charges, and it was every cent that I had in my checking account, every single cent. So I'm freaking out. I had this happen one time before, where it was taxes. So I had a feeling that that's what happened, is that it was levied for some reason, and that's what ended up happening. And what it's from, like a lot of us, young, dumb, and stupid, from over 15 years ago. My wife got student loans, and we've been messing with them for years now, and we had a nice payment plan set up with them, and then all of a sudden they just stopped collecting it. And then we went to court a couple years ago. They were supposed to set up payment arrangements with us. They never did. I've tried calling them multiple times over the years. I don't know what they wanted me to do. Then we got paperwork saying that we have court at the end of January, and I'm like, okay. And as soon as I got the paperwork from them, I immediately called the debt collectors, and they didn't answer, so I left a message, and the guy called me back the next day. I explained the situation, offered him a very, very reasonable payment plan that I can afford. And because they are talking about garnishing wages, and it was maybe $100 less than what the max that they'll get off garnishment. And he said that he could not approve that right then. He would have to talk to his supervisor, and then he would call me back tomorrow. Well, that was last Tuesday, and nothing. Called again on Monday, left a message, still nothing. And so when this happened, I immediately called the bank to find out what the heck happened. And they let me know that it was the debt collector, and that there was a court order for it 2 weeks before Christmas. Gotta love that. I immediately, after hanging up with them, got back on the phone, calling the debt collector people, and finally, after waiting on hold for a half hour, I finally spoke with someone. Don't get me wrong, the lady was being nice. She wasn't being rude or anything like that. I still think debt collectors are a spawn of Satan. I have no idea how people can live with themselves. That she said that there was nothing they could do right now because of the levy, that I'd have to wait till at least Monday for it to clear to them, and then they could talk about setting up a payment arrangement with me. And when I asked how, and I told her, I was like, I've tried calling you guys. I talked to a guy last week. Why didn't they call me back? All she could say is, I don't know. Standard. So, 2 weeks before Christmas, took every dime that I had, and luckily I got paid today, but I don't know if they're going to take more money from me. One of my friends said that they can only levy your account once, which I hope. I hope that's all they can do, because otherwise I don't know what the courts expect someone to do if they just keep taking and taking and taking and taking and taking. As I said, I'm going down to court now. I doubt that the court people will be able to do anything for me or tell me anything, because normally they just say, well, you need to speak with a lawyer. Well, obviously I don't have the money for a lawyer. I do have a family member that is a lawyer, but they declined to help me in this matter, stating that they don't know this type of law. Understandable. Wasn't asking for free help from them. Was going to pay them and everything, but it is what it is. So what do I do from here? I don't really know. I don't. I'm hoping that my account doesn't get levied anymore, and that I'm able to pay bills, and that I'm able to still get the house. It's the standard thing with most people. I've got money coming. I just got approved for the GI Bill. They have a STEM scholarship where it is an extension to the post 9/11 GI Bill. I just got approved for that and got the paperwork sent out. So hopefully that will hit the 1st of January, and then I'll have money and everything like that. But then again, are they going to levy my account again? I don't know. But that doesn't do any good in between A and B. I have one of my friends from, 22 years, I think I've known him now. He gave me $100. I couldn't thank him enough. And he felt bad, and he legit felt bad that he couldn't give me more. A lot of you posted on my community post, hey, what's going on? What can you do? This is what's going on. What can you do? You can do two things for me. One, if you're a religious person, pray for me. I'll admit, I am not the most religious person anymore. I was born and raised a Catholic. Went to Catholic school when I was a little kid. Church every Sunday, the whole 9 yards. Once I moved out from my parents, I became what is referred to as a lay Catholic, which, for lack of a better term, is a lazy Catholic. Try to follow the rules, but don't go to church. Or, if you go to church, you go on the holidays. But I try. I try to live a good life. Try to help others. So that's the first thing you can do for me. The second thing you can do for me is I've got 1,360 or right under 60 subscribers and supporters right now. Well, let's say subscribers. Now, of those subscribers, I've got a good solid 50 or 60 really good supporters who watch my videos, give me thumbs up, all that kind of stuff. And I appreciate every single one of you. I tried to do the same for you. So if you want to help me out, run my videos. Run my videos right now. Run them in the background. Run them for a day or two if you can, while you're just on your computer. Get me watch time. Because I've had a couple of those videos that I've been sharing that they've gone good. I'm up to like right around 2,400 minutes or 2,400 hours of watch time. And if I was monetized, I could have made a couple $100 off some videos, which, hey, that could help me out a ton right now. So if you want to help me right now, I'm not asking for your charity, I'm not asking for money, not asking for anything like that. Just asking for watch time. If you can please run my videos in the background on your computers for a couple days, I'd really appreciate it. I'm gonna update my playlist tonight. Well, when I get home from doing this, I'm gonna update one of my playlists that'll have all of my videos in it. And honestly, you can just hit play and just let it run, because I've got, I don't know, almost 500 videos that I've posted, and I hate people like that. Somebody's in the wrong lane blocking traffic. But I've got like 500 videos, so honestly, you could hit play on that playlist and just let it run. And if I had 50 people do that for 2 days, I'd have my watch time. And then, you know, hopefully from there, YouTube would monetize my account. But that's what's going on. You know, the whole going dark thing last night hit me in the gut. Actually, not in the gut, hit me in the face with a baseball bat. And I hope things work out for me in the end. You know, it just always seems at Christmas time for my family it sucks. I don't know, it's been, I think about 7 years ago, 2 days before Christmas, our house flooded. 2 days. And even then, you know, I was asking family members for help, and nobody. So, I'm asking my YouTube family, asking my YouTube friends, if you are religious, say a prayer. And if you want to help in some other way, just play my videos. And I hope you watched all the way to the end. I really appreciate it. As far as my giveaway from the other day, the winner never responded to me, so I did pull a second name for it. And John, over at the MI Woodsman, you are the winner. I will get the stuff sent out to you as soon as I can. And you guys have a great day.